It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Keith Raymond. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. A stalled frontal boundary will produce heavy rainfall chances across portions of the mid-Atlantic, dangerous and record-breaking heat to continue for much of the west, while sizzling temperatures also begin to build across the Central Plains and Southeast. Closer to home, chances for rainfall will decrease into the weekend due to drier air moving in. However, small chances for storms will remain. Rain chances will once again increase next week as a push of moisture makes it into the region. High temperatures will be close to average in the upper 90s. Winds will be light and generally from the southeast. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. The City of Alamogordo advises all to be aware of a newer city ordinance relating to unauthorized presence in drainage channels, arroyos, ditches, and irrigation channels. Any person entering or camping in any type of water conveyance channel may receive a citation for criminal trespass. Motor vehicles and structures such as tents and bedding are not permitted in ditches or water channels. Arroyos and ditches are especially hazardous when it rains, due to the danger of flash flooding, which can occur unexpectedly, and even more so when an arroyo is dry. Once water fills an arroyo, it can become difficult or even impossible to escape. Please stay safe, and please avoid entering these channels. According to Village of Ruidoso officials, FEMA closed their Ruidoso-based disaster recovery center yesterday due to forecasted rain and potential flooding, and is expected to resume operations today at 7 a.m. Victims of the fires and flooding can find help at disasterassistance.gov or call the FMEA assistance line between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. at 800-621-3362. Individuals who need sandbags in Ruidoso can find them at Fire Station 2, Wingfield Park, and the All-American Park in Ruidoso Downs. The following roads remain closed: Paradise at Hull, Paradise at Phillips Circle, Paradise at Country Club, Main Road at South, Sleepy Hollow. Additionally, village officials ask residents and visitors to stay aware of their surroundings and keep an eye out for weather updates that could lead to flash flooding. The New Mexico Public Education Commission held a public input hearing in Alamogordo yesterday to an audience hosted at the Civic Center. In attendance were the founding board of the Sacramento School of Engineering and Science. Seated as a panel were Cindy Stong as applicant chairwoman, Michelle Perry as the curriculum expert, Lori Black as a board supporter, and Dr. Klump as a board member and chair of Main Gate United. In the audience were about 40 concerned citizens as well as the mayor. Also present was State Representative John Block, who claims he was a product of a charter school environment. The event began with a 20-minute presentation led by Cindy Stong, with limited input from Michelle Perry attempting to make a case to justify the needs for a STEM-based charter school in Alamogordo. After the presentation by Mrs. Stong and the charter school founders, the room was then open to public comment. Joanne Vulo spoke on behalf of LULAC, claiming racial bias as there was no representation of the Native American community, Hispanic, Black, nor LGBTQ communities. Ted Bettinger, Nolan Ojeda, and even former Space Museum educator and administrator Dave Dooling spoke of the need for an in-depth STEM program. The audience reaction to the meeting when it was over was mixed at best. The next step is the commission will present more follow-up questions to the applicant. The applicant then has a week to respond, and then a vote will occur on August 15th to approve or reject the application that was previously submitted. The Thomas N. Barnes Crew Chief of the Year Award recognizes the top crew chief in the entire U.S. Air Force among the thousands of individuals working across dozens of aircraft platforms. This year, the 49th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron's own U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant Sean Schaffer earned the prestigious Crew Chief of the Year Award for his outstanding dedication to his craft and ability to keep Holloman's MQ-9 Reaper fleet in the air. Before he joined the service, Schaffer knew he wanted to do something more with his life, so he set his focus on the Air Force. While he was in the process of enlisting, his recruiter spoke highly of the crew chief career field, which inspired Schaffer to put it at the top of his job dream sheet, and the rest is history. Schaffer has called Holloman home for his 6 years in the Air Force, but he has also deployed to other countries, such as Greece, Kuwait, and the United Arab Emirates. However, being able to work on the aircraft and travel isn't what makes him love his job. It's not just Schaffer who feels that way. U.S. Air Force Senior Airman Asher Downen, a crew chief for the 49th AMXs, expressed that Schaffer is very approachable, especially as one of his supervisors, and greatly appreciates the time he takes to help him and other airmen out. Downen also said that he was happy with Schaffer who won the award, as he thinks he deserved it. It wasn't just Downen who expressed his gratitude for Schaffer winning. Schaffer isn't content even after earning Air Force level recognition, and continues to strive for constant improvement in himself and train world-class airmen. The Republican Party of Otero County presents Ruidoso Mayor Lynn Crawford for a community update on Thursday, July 25th at 6 p.m. at the new RPOC headquarters located inside White Sands Mall. The annual Alamogordo Back to School Block Party is slated for July 26th from 4 to 7 at 805 12th Street across from the post office. Fourth Friday is also on July 26th. Live music from Rockabilly Strangers at Washington Park from 6 to 10. Admission is free. Alcohol is prohibited. Every Friday we get a cat chat from Kitty City NM. Let's see what Kathy has to say.
Hi, this is Kathy Denton with Kitty City, and welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. Last August, we featured two of our wonderful cats, Pepito and Luna, who are brother and sister. They had been adopted together as kittens and had what seemed to be a perfect home for a year and a half. Then a year ago, Pepito and Luna were returned to Kitty City due to personal issues in the family and through no fault of the kitties. We also believe things happen for a reason, and their return was the right thing to do for the well-being of the cats. Pepito is a domestic short-hair, white and black male. Luna is a female, also black and white, with medium-length fur. They are 3 years old and very pretty cats. Pepito is neutered and Luna is spayed. Both kitties are in a room where they roam free to look out the window or to catch a nap on a cat tree or on a pile of clean, fresh blankets. They light up and are so happy when the staff arrives in the morning. There is always a lot of brushing against the legs and vocal greetings. Pepito is a sweetie pie. Although he is not much of a fan of being picked up, he initiates lap time and snuggle time. He always wants to be close to us. In a room full of people, Pepito will walk around from one person to the next, rub against their legs, seeking attention and affection. He climbs onto laps when given the opportunity and likes to cuddle face to face with humans. This cuddle time can go on and on because he does not want to stop. Luna is a soft and lovely kitty who is a bit more shy than her brother Pepito. But just like her brother, she seeks out those empty laps and hops up when she locates one. She too will remain on a lap while enjoying affection and pets from her human. Luna has a favorite window and can often be found there catching some Z's. Pepito and Luna do not need to adopt together, but I am sure neither would object if given the opportunity to go together to their forever home. You can meet these sweet siblings at Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road, or check out all of our kitties available for adoption at our website, www.kittycitynm.com. Tomorrow, Saturday, July 13, please join us at the White Sands Mall from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for our Kitty City adoption event. Kitty City and Alamogordo Animal Control will have cats and dogs ready for their forever home. Kitty City continues the summer special, adopt one cat or kitten at full adoption price and get the second cat or kitten for half price. 2 kitties are twice the love and double the fun. Come join us at the White Sands Mall tomorrow, Saturday, July 13 and Saturday, July 27 for Kitty City adoption event. Kittens, cats, and dogs are waiting for their forever family. This has been this week's edition of Cat Chat. I'm Kathy Denton, and I'll talk with you next week from Kitty City. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Keith Raymond.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
A judge sentenced former New Mexico State police officer 55-year-old Ronald Jackson to 18 years in prison. Jackson was convicted of criminal sexual penetration of a child. The assaults happened over a 2-year period, and started when the victim was in the 4th grade and continued to age 14. The victim reported the incidents because Jackson had been allegedly stalking her on social media. Jackson had previously been fired from NMSP for inappropriate behaviors with a female coworker and was also let go from a correctional facility for the alleged rape of an inmate. The charges were dropped after the inmate died in prison. A Rio Rancho man is facing charges after police said he threatened a Sandoval County judge. According to police, 54-year-old Robert Jaramillo called the 13th Judicial District Judge's office in June and threatened to beat up Judge Eichwald and kill him. Court employees told police the calls had been happening over the last month. Police were able to determine Jaramillo was calling from Las Cruces, where court documents state he had a warrant for threatening judges in Doña Ana County as well. Jaramillo was arrested and booked into the Doña Ana County Detention Center. He is facing a 4th-degree felony charge of threatening a judge. This past Wednesday, Albuquerque Police Department detectives and agents from the Governor's Organized Crime Commission raided a business they said is an illegal massage parlor and arrested 50-year-old Mai Chen Wu on allegations of promoting prostitution. Special agents began looking into the unlicensed Jade Spa Massage after finding the business listed on a website promoting illegal sex services. Law enforcement surveyed the location and saw several males entering and exiting. APD said that the pattern of business suggests prostitution, but law enforcement said they're still investigating the massage parlor. Law enforcement seized $5,500 in cash, as well as several cell phones. Wu has a history of prostitution and other crimes in California. Fun in the sun comes with sunburn or even sun poisoning that can pose a risk to your health. You might ask, what is sun poisoning? Dr. Deep Singh of Sandia Dermatology explained to KOB.
A sunburn is something that people are very familiar with. It's redness and peeling of the skin. Sun poisoning is a whole other level where the body can't detoxify all of the ultraviolet light it's gotten. So it's a matter of dose and it's a matter of severity. Sunburns can be severe, but sun poisoning sometimes is so severe that it can require hospitalization.
Some symptoms of sun poisoning are pain, swelling, blistering, and dehydration. Systemic symptoms include headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, and change in medical condition. If you have any questions, contact your medical provider. Weather is next. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Keith Raymond.
Hi, Sunny Harris with Animal Village NM. We all know that most pets are terrified during evacuations, so please keep your pets safe inside your home so they don't escape. Don't let your dog or cat be one of millions who will escape in fear and end up dead or in animal control facilities during fire season, which will quickly overflow and start euthanizing to make space. Contact your city administration office in advance in case you have to be evacuated. Find out who's taking in families with their pets during fires. Prepare your vehicle with room for your cat and dog crates. Have your blankets, water, food for you and your pets packed, and clothing packed and ready. Have your pet crates ready by the door and give your pets CBD or other calming medications ahead of time to make it easy to load them and evacuate with them immediately. This is an emergency message from Animal Village NM.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies with gusts as high as 13 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with gusts as high as 13 miles an hour. Sunny tomorrow with gusts as high as 12 miles an hour. High today of 93 degrees, low tonight of 67 degrees, and a high tomorrow of 95 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today with a 20% chance for showers and thunderstorms. Wind gusts as high as 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight with gusts as high as 16 miles per hour. Sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance for showers and thunderstorms. Wind gusts as high as 16 miles an hour. High today of 73 degrees, low tonight of 50 degrees, and a high tomorrow of 74 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like, and subscribe to our channel if you have not yet done so that way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Keith Raymond.